What's up guys, Chris here from Vo-Gus Prospecting. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're an old hat, welcome back. Today we're doing something very quick, very short and simple. We're going to find out what is at the bottom of that waterfall. I've walked past this waterfall that many times and I've never been able to fully answer that question because I've only ever had the ability to use a pan, and there is a lot of dirt this side of that waterfall. It's offering me a perfect low pressure system here. In flood, I know the water screams out of that little gap and then it disperses a lot of dirt on this side. So we're just going to take a half dozen shovels, lots of shovels out of that side, and we're going to see if there's any gold in it. I'm going to finally answer that question using my little river sluice that I've finally on this creek got enough flow to use. Just like my last video, there's not really enough water to make this sluice work exactly how it should, but we can make do. I have to build a little wall here and then shuffle the dirt down with my hands a little bit and let the water pressure build up behind that wall of dirt, but it still works, and that's the main thing. I haven't run overly many shovels. I've only run probably 15 or so, maybe even less than that, and I can't get my foot in any deeper without filling my gumboot up with water, which is a very inconvenient problem to have. So I'm actually just going to clean the sluice out. I want to see what's there. If there's a little bit of gold, I know it's somewhere I can come back to with waders and whatnot, get in there and clean it out properly. And once we find out, we're going to move up a little bit, upstream that is, or up, that way. And we're going to do a little bit more prospecting in another spot that I pulled out some nice looking gold, and hopefully there's a little bit of water up there that we can run the sluice as well. Okay, look, not the best, but for a limited run on a hunch, I found one good speck of gold. I can live with that. The only problem I've got is I forgot my snuffer bottle, so I have to leave it in the pan. Let's move spots, get some more gold. This is called improvising. I'll tell you what, this was an engineering marvel to get that to run in that spot, but I did it. Ooh, call me MacGyver. In the last video, this is the spot that I finished panning in, and I actually found some nice gold in it. I haven't got my yabby pump here today to clean out this big crevice I uncovered. However, I am going to shovel as much dirt as I can from in and around here, push it down the sluice, and hopefully pick up at least some of it. that you're working in exactly the right spot if you find nice bits of gold sitting on your mat. I've done perhaps 20 shovels worth of dirt, not overly many, and I've got a really big rock in the way without getting absolutely saturated. I'm not going to be able to move it, and it's only 6 degrees today. It's absolutely freezing and I don't want to get overly wet. The weather's closing in again. I can feel rain starting to pitter patter down on my shoulders, so we're going to pull the sluice out, find what we got for about those 20 shovels, and then we're going to hike out of here. Before I do what's probably going to be an okay reveal, I hope, I just want to quickly talk to you about the competition that I've got running. I'll link that video in the description. Go have a read. There's all the competition information's there. There's just one thing I need to make a note of. Everyone seems to be commenting their name in the actual comments and not as a reply to the pin post. Make sure you reply your name to the pin post and not in the comments so I can find you and you're entered into the competition. Just a little bit of a forenote. So let's find out how much gold we've got. Hey, that's not so bad for a very mediocre run. We got one nice bit in there and about 20 or so micro dots. I can live with that. That's a nice little bit of gold just sitting there. Well guys, that's a short sharp video for today. The weather is absolutely foul. I've actually had a really rough day. PTSD's kicking into overgear and I am just really struggling with a whole heap of triggers. So I'm going to head home. I'm going to curl up on the couch with my boy Grizzly, who's also very cold and sad looking at the moment. But that's all right. We're going to get him home. I'm going to get myself home. We're going to get warm. Check out all this shiny gold. Thank you very much for watching. Peace, and I'm out.